There we go. We should be.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that fixed it.
What'd you do?
Okay, so
changed a ton of settings.
Oh, boy.
It's because Twitch is misbehaving on my end. I can't see shit.
Maybe restart your browser.
Refresh.
I've done that twice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's. I understand, Jenner. It's just on my end that it's being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I might have to watch on YouTube for now. Because I notice it's being... Okay, no. Brandon's stream is working.
Yeah, I have 3 streams up.
Let me drop out of mod view. Let's try that.
All right. So, let me turn off the music because we're not going to. So, because we've been having so many issues with the with stream and how much it hitches and lags, kind of didn't want to do anything like big and huge, like, you know, any sort of any big game or anything like that. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to be making some music. So I took the liberty of going through a publicly available archive of old 90s sample CDs. A lot of these a lot of these are impossible to get nowadays, mostly because they were released in the 90s, and a lot of these companies that made them are no longer around. And if they are around, they don't sell these particular ones anymore. So we're going to just look through some of these and see what we could find. Already, just looking through one of the ones that I got recently, if I showed you some of the samples from here, you'll probably recognize them from either Jet Set Radio or other artists in the 90s who used a lot of these.
You stream to us in DC.
You like that?
Yay! Because audio processing.
Yep, that's working. Now Twitch is working for me. Shit's sake, man.
Is it just me, or is pumpkin pie frozen so much better? That pie is 3 pounds, by the way.
Let it go. You're such a get on the move. Get your thing together. Get on the move. Give me a big.
Hey, is this where the party's at?
Bring the noise.
Yo, give me some.
You make me.
How do they do that?
This record is being played at a club.
These are 90s as hell, I can tell you.
Come on, y'all. Turn up the bass.
House music is a universal language spoken.
Oh, shucks. Why is it got to be? Everybody sing. Work your body.
Get down to the funky beat.
Let me say yeah!
You know what that means? Party people in the house. Party people in the house. You get down! Don't you want some? I got something for your mind, your move. I got something for your mind, your body, and your soul. Move your body. Scene.
Hear the drummer get wicked. Hear the drummer get
Ruby. Check it out. The way to do it.
One thing for showing.
You like that?
Hey DJ, where's the bass? Watch me dance.
Tonight, it's party time.
Party time.
Stand by for.
I'll hear this. Wait a minute.
In full effect.
Tonight, it's party time.
Baby. This one coming straight from. Look out. Here we go.
Okay, roll the drum.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Action.
Who's in the house?
L-O-V-E.
Let me tell you one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, do it. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Ow!
5, 6, do it. All right, sweet, everything cook on. Get busy time. Get busy time. Rocks like this. Shaking. Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
It's a tough beat, but somebody's got to do it. It's a tough
Didn't
beat.
work. What didn't work?
The throw, apparently.
Oh.
Kiske must have heard it, because I did hear him go, ow, but...
Yeah, I heard it.
One. Kick it.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
I know those. Those start every stage in R-Type Leo. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Kick it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now give me a beat.
It began.
It's the same fucking sample CD. Huh.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
These could be good in some lo-fi, though.
So this sample CD that you're listening to right now that I'm showing everybody, this is the 0G data file series. These were pretty much like super sought after in the 90s for making video games. Like pretty much every like musician, DJ, like person who worked on a lot of these games, especially Japanese producers for some reason, really like these. Like you could hear them in numerous games, TV shows, songs, etc.
Excuse me.
Check the beat out.
Kiske, can I send you an example of a song that I've heard some of these samples in? In DMs, not to play on stream.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Now we come to the payoff. The music. The music maker.
No, not my Doom folder, game audio.
Ain't nobody making.
1, 2, 3. Thank you, baby.
24 karat gold solid.
What the fuck?
I've got the power. Yeah.
I've got the power. Oh, that's iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
I'm Gen Z and I didn't even know that.
In DMs, that's the first stage theme of R-Type Leo. Every stage theme starts with that same sample.
Give me a. This is fresh.
Get busy. The beat.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
What is love?
I can't stop.
Baby, don't hurt me. Sorry.
What?
Call the cops. It's the house.
Everybody's.
Music's hypnotizing.
Yo, that's where that comes from?
Check out.
Music's hypnotizing. Get on. Feel the music.
Get up.
I am ready.
Hit it.
Over and over.
Hit it.
No.
Stop your hand.
I am out.
Let the bass go. Let the bass go.
This party time.
Bad boy.
Unbelievable.
Everybody reach to the top. Everybody reach up. Don't stop.
Get up.
Take me to.
I thought for a hot second that was going to segue into Everybody Walk the Dinosaur.
Stop.
Keep on this.
Annihilate.
Countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tempo has reached critical level. This is an emergency. Prepare yourself.
Go ahead, scratch me. Go ahead, scratch me.
These are reminding me of so many 90s Japanese arcade games, it's not even funny.
I like it. Ridiculous.
I don't like it. Not at all.
2, 3, 4.
Put that bass. Everybody, come on. Everybody get yours.
Watch me. You got it. Funk. Stop what you do. Got to be.
That was James Brown, I know that.
This is most disturbing. I don't understand what's going on here.
Let's look at the funk.
Wow! Bang!
Bum.
Put your house in.
We're gonna jack, jigga, jack. All right.
And that's just the vocals section. A lot of these have other things you've probably heard of. So the whole reason I'm looking through these is because I'm looking for stuff for a project I'm working on with DJ Shido, Dabisco, and Offspring Mysterious, aka Beats Mode. Eventually, we want to do a Jet Set Radio EP, and so I'm gonna grab.
Is that a fucking jaw harp?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have to be careful showing these samples to Shido because he always will be like, "I want that." I'm like,
Entry complete. Digital threat.
The Robot Kingdom.
This is a shout going. Anyone can dance.
Hello, Dad.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. The place to be. Everybody.
Hip hop.
Yo. Break it. 12-inch master.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
I can't get up.
bruh.
On the dance floor. Ouch. On the dance floor. Ha. Give it up.
Infinite.
This machine will have eyes, ears, and a...
Get loose. Yeah.
We want to be free. We want to be free.
Right about now.
Music.
Juice.
Say yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, I could definitely use that.
2,
I need some more water. I'll be
3,
back.
4. Slam and jam it to the point.
Slamming. DJ.
Y'all ready to get funky? Y'all ready to get
The beat that will not.
peace? Kids.
What is it good for?
Self-destruct.
We are controlling transmission.
0 minus deep thrust telescopic probe. Reaching out into other worlds. Satellite control. Atomic batteries.
Countdown. Listen. Read. Greeting.
Stop the beat.
Oh.
Thanks to the lyric, babe.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Duets. Take me. No. Let me hear you say it one more time. I got my own. I know. Yeah. Let me hear. Let me hear. Let me hear.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
Let me hear you say. Show the people. Give me some. Move it. He's a jam. I just keep on. What you call me?
Hello, yeah. Hey, hey. Well,
I just heard a sample I've heard used in Wipeout. It's that boy yeah yo one. That's used in Cold Storage's Chirodrome.
it's out of sight.
And that was another one used in Chirodrome. Mm-hmm. A lot of these are so familiar. Holy hell.
Sock it to ya. All night. Don't you feel it? Sock it to ya. Sock it. Don't you feel it? Groove it. Alright. Read my lips. Move, yeah. Hey, baby. Love. I want you born.
And if you didn't hear them in this one, you probably have heard them in the famous X Sample Gold series, the Gold Mine series.
I think I'm weird.
Why?
So, you know how there's the gene that some people think cilantro tastes like soap? I think I got it, but I don't care because cilantro still tastes good. Ooh, that would hit in some lo-fi. Yes.
Lo-fi or vaporwave, one or the other.
I don't know what vaporwave is.
You've definitely heard vaporwave before.
Okay.
You know that that song?
No.
Da, 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 da. Here, hold on. Let me just
Like
get
Fat Rat stuff?
No, let me show you.
Because, one, I love Fat Rat, by the way.
It's an offshoot, I guess, of lo-fi. But I might be confusing the
Here, check the music.
Okie Oh, fuck you, YouTube. It's been 17 minutes, I can say it.
Yeah, we're good.
It's like the first 5, right?
First 1 minute, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. At least that's the rule we generally go by here.
YouTube, why? I just skipped ahead. I didn't... Ads are ridiculous.
Ad block. You block.
It has been blocking it.
That's why I combine it with Ghostery and a few other things.
All of us are nerds, my friend.
I've tried.
With the internet in the state it's in at this point, to have anything resembling a safe browsing experience, you need to have a cocktail of ad blockers.
He said tail.
That was louder than I meant for it to be. Why is my laugh so loud? This sounds familiar.
Sounds like you're singing in Japanese.
There's a boner jam.
What's a boner jam?
Oh boy.
Loop on the third music.
So the story goes that our good friend HP, Henrik Polrin, however you pronounce it, or however they want to be called, they used to be on Grindr, and some dude contacted them and was just like, I want to fuck the shit out of you to this, and just sent a Spotify playlist called Boner Jams, and it was just nothing but the Loop on the Third soundtrack.
Oh.
So ever since then, anything that involves like that funky jazz music style, we call it Boner Jams.
Oh, I thought you said jam.
No, jams.
Jams. Yeah. J-A-M. Jam.
Yep. I got it now. I just have audio processing disorder.
That's okay. That's why we clarified.
Acting up like a bitch.
Jesus, okay, for a hot minute, I thought that was freaking funny, Mike. Wow.
Ooh, that's a good beat. That's a good one. Oh my goodness, Ghostery worked. What the fuck? Because YouTube was saying the bullshit when I had just uBlock. And Opera's been built in.
I feel like I'm gonna piss off. I feel like I'm gonna piss off XTerra when I do this.
Oh no.
What?
That sounds like pink lemonade. Like what pink lemonade tastes like. You know?
What I'm hearing is not pissing me off.
Because it's a lot
loops
faster.
Really well.
Sounds almost familiar.
I figured since you're such a big fan of the Doobie Brothers, you'd recognize it.
Oh, it's Doobie Brothers.
Yep.
This is actually not a song that I recognize.
So I just hit you with a deep cut, my friend.
That is Yuji Ono Nevermore.
No, not that one. This is from the one I was working on earlier. This
Oh.
one is called this one's South Bay Strut by the Doobie Brothers.
I see.
I have never heard that song of theirs, actually.
You know.
It sounds like how pink lemonade tastes. Does that make sense at all?
Yeah, it does.
No, I get it. It's kind of a form of synesthesia. The only Doobie Brothers song I've heard offhand that sounds kind of like that is Long Train Running.
You are just messing with the octaves now.
It's part of the process.
Ooh, nice.
That's the process. You have to get faster.
I love it. I love the process here. Wait, is this even DMCA approved?
What do you think?
He's making his own. He's making his own beats out of the samples, which they're publicly available.
My thing.
Yes.
He also has. He also is has ASCAP BMI kind of stuff going on with his head, so he's generally okay.
The thing is none of the stuff I'm working on right now I'm going to release, so it's not a big deal. And if it gets copyright claimed on YouTube, I don't care.
Twitch can't really touch it anyway.
Ooh. Trying this one. Hold on.
Ooh, hello. The music is scratching my brain. In a good way.
That sound like the intro to like a fucking 90s hard like club techno song, you know?
Hold on. Whoever named these files did this one wrong, because that is a loop on the third sample.
Is that a synth squeal or a guitar?
That's a guitar.
Guitar, definitely.
Wait, hold on.
Where? Kind of bouncy Slavic jazz overtones, you know?
I could vibe with this.
He's gonna build on this, almost certainly.
Right now, I'm not really doing anything finalized.
Me listening there.
What is that?
I like that.
I don't know, man. It seems like the fucking phaser adds something to it, you know?
Can you adjust the phaser?
Yeah, I can.
No, I'm saying it's adding something to it. I couldn't pin it down.
It just does that stop and on kind of thing that...
Wow. The phaser
Yeah.
is that wow, wow, wow effect.
Yeah. That lower volume thing.
Yeah, going in phase and out of phase, hence why it's called a phaser. No connection to the Star Trek firearm.
Ooh, love the muffled.
That is a low-pass filter.
Low pass towards the end. Oh yeah. And then drop it. I like fucking around with things like that. That's fun. I liked messing around with things on Audacity when I was doing it. But Audacity is not as high tech as whatever the hell this is.
He's using Ableton Live. This is like professional grade shit.
Do you pay for it?
Yep.
Oh damn.
$400.
Oh god. One time or?
Yeah.
Okay. I could not imagine if that was
other
a
available audio DAWs similar to this would be like FL Studio or Pro Tools.
Basically,
I just use Audacity for my voice hack.
well, that's fine because
go ahead.
basically this program to Audacity is like bringing a nuke to a fist fight.
Yes.
This thing can do a
Audacity
ton of
is powerful, but this
Oh
is
yeah.
better.
No.
Audacity's not powerful.
No.
It is.
No. Let me stop you both, and I'll explain. These two things are meant for two different types of people. If you just need to record your voice, you don't need Ableton. If anything, Audacity does that better than Ableton does.
Yep. It's an audio
Ableton's-
editor, not a DAW like this.
Let me finish. I'm not done. The thing is, Ableton, it's like, you have to remember that DAWs are kind of meant for different people.
Mm-hmm.
So something like Pro Tools, which is great for recording artists, people who do, like rock guitars and drums and things like that. If you're having to multi-track record things, then Pro Tools is actually better for that than Ableton is. But if you're like me, a guy who deals with samples a lot and is, works with loops and electronics and things like that, and you're making house music, then Ableton's actually better than something like Pro Tools or Reason or, whatever, or Reaper or whatever you want to use.
It's about a dead heat between this and Fruity Loop Studio or FL Studio for that kind of production.
FL Studio, it basically, all the programs, save for Audacity, can pretty much do the same thing. You could make music on just about any of those programs, but they're better suited for certain things. And in this case, I use Ableton because of one feature, the warp. So notice how I have this selected here. So this is, I'm gonna solo this so you can only hear this. Do you notice how they have the little count here? It says 2-4, 2-3, 2-2. All this is telling you where things need to line up on the metronome. Metronome's the dit, 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 dit. With Ableton, this is something that FL Studio and some of the other ones can't really do. I could sit here and warp it so that it will perfectly line up every single time without fail, so that way when I play it back, it will line up perfectly. I'm going to manually grab all of these little pieces, warp it, so that some of them land exactly where I want them to. So let's do that.
I like the wubs.
Then, if I put the metronome on,
a metronome on its own can be a musical instrument.
Instrument, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
It can. However, it's a tool.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I have this song, if I have this here, if I duplicate this and I get rid of all of my warp markers, I want you to listen to the difference.
Teacher, Kiske.
Almost like I did it for 8 years. But now listen to the difference on how it lines up. So here, this is the original clip.
Mm-hmm.
Here it's slightly behind.
Mm-hmm.
Here's it lined up.
I don't hear the difference.
Listen to the tambourine.
Oh.
See? There you go. You're getting it now.
It's just sped up on the other one?
It's lined up on the other one.
Oh, it sounds sped up.
It's only slightly tweaked and warped to fit this metronome beat.
Because the metronome's always going to be on time.
Mm-hmm.
But the samples aren't. Let me see if I can get a better example here.
So basically, you've got to do a little bit of bob and weave, and Ableton's really good at automating that.
Okay. I used to be in chorus, so I kind of know some. It's not a lot.
I'm trying to think of an analogy.
So here's the thing. A human drummer is never, ever, 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 ever going to be perfectly on time. That just doesn't happen.
Unless
it is not within the realm of human
a miracle
ability.
worker.
No, not even
the greatest drummers of all time will never be able to be hitting 100% on beat, 1000% perfect. There always is going to be there's always going to be a teeny tiny bit of them being off, and that's normal. That's as producers, we don't care.
Like, even if we're talking the likes of, you know, like Neil Peart or Nico McBrain or Roger Meadows Taylor, they're not gonna do it.
Check this out. Again, my beat marker is right here, right? Where I have it highlighted. This is where the drummer hit the kick drum. Notice all that space.
Okay, I can see it. It's like...
it's close, but it's not exactly. Now, the thing is, as somebody who makes music, I actually kind of want things to be a little bit off. So what I do is I set my snare drums, the 2 and the 4,
What are the markers you're putting in?
This is a warp marker. Basically what I'm doing is I'm telling the program, hey, this thing right here, I want you to move. I want this thing to be moved. And everything else, I want you to adjust around it. So, notice I could put it over here. And it's going to sound weird. See that?
Oh.
Or I can move it over here.
You can do that for, like, momentary tempo changes.
I love tempo changes.
Basically, when it comes to how I make music, I actually want the kicks to be completely off. I don't give a shit if they're off time. As long as the snares are in place, I can use it. Because you notice how it still sounds good?
Mm-hmm. It gives it a bit of a natural sound to it with the slightly off kicks. Add in the more...
So, that's just the way that I do it. There's going to be other producers who will perfectly line everything up, but I feel like it makes it sound too robotic, and I'm actually looking for things to sound slightly off. Anyways, back to looking through these.
Yeah. And there are certain things about this process that I myself like already understand quite well from my extensive time spent with Audacity working on like sound effects and things like that, but it must be said that making music and editing sound effects are two very different kettles of fish.
This sound like if I were to... This is a perfect example of being off time.
Very much, yeah. It's so off time it almost sounds like it's being played in reverse. And you can tell, right? Even without the metronome, you can tell. And hit the metronome, please.
Now I've adjusted it.
Now it's in time. See? God, it almost sounds like the sample itself has wild water.
I like
See what I'm talking about, Kiske?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like WoW and some WoW and Flutter going on.
There's like... It sounds different each time it plays.
You hear the pitch variance going on, right?
Is that why it
sounds
sounds
like
different every time?
Yes. It's
That's
WoW and
precisely that WoW and Flutter effect is precisely why I put my filters and my phaser, because it gives that effect without actually affecting the quality of the sound. That's actually the reason why you'll hear, especially with me and Shido, we use the filter and the phaser a lot, and that's on purpose.
And
it's one of the hallmarks. It's one of the hallmarks of French House.
Yep, that it is. And to explain to the audience what WoW and Flutter is, have you ever heard like an old tape player that's malfunctioning? Or have you heard like a record player that's not like an LP record player that doesn't?
Gen Z.
I'm explaining to the audience. If you've ever heard like a tape player where it just kind of distorts and wavers the pitch, or if you're like put a record on a record player and the record itself is like physically warped, it causes that like a variance like that. That's WoW and Flutter.
Second, I think I might have something that.
Oh,
auto-tuned Kiske? Okay,
yes.
Hold on.
And that goes for 5 minutes.
Okay, let me just timer on. Hold on.
Sorry if I'm too loud. Ugh.
Not.
I sounded kind of like I was barking those words for a minute there.
Never say to myself.
Okay. 5 minutes. Alright, starting now. Okay, so from now on, I'm gonna sound like this at the request of Kit Kat. I don't know, does it sound really weird?
No, it works.
No, it's good.
Okay, that's all that matters. Alright, so I'm gonna look in.
It sounds like a mixture of audio and a little bit of multi-tracking going on.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a thing. Anyways, so hold on, I have a thing in here. Just see if I can find it. There it is.
Cassette transport. Yep.
Why does that sound like?
This is cassette transport, and what it does is it basically emulates you playing a song through a cassette.
Oh, it's just a little white noise in the background.
You hear the little reek? That's a cassette artifact.
And we sometimes want that. That's more of a future fun thing than it is a French house thing. That's, again, completely up to the person making the music.
Yep.
At the same time, that's not necessarily just a cassette thing. That's more just a magnetic tape thing, or analog tape in general. That can also apply, in fact, it more often applies to like reel-to-reel tapes. Can you tell a bit of an obsolete media nerd?
Yes.
I mean, it does help when we're talking about music production.
I'm that weirdo that has the weird eclectic music taste.
Girl, don't you even start with me. I'm a DJ. I have to have an eclectic music taste.
I've got friends who have the music taste of a record store clerk. Meanwhile, I'm usually the odd man out in my friend group. I'm like all classic rock.
How do I sort by artist? Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, that's pretty. Am I running that one again?
Listen, I have 8 grades to add here. Okay.
Ooh. How about this sound without the metro?
Really good.
Slow down the phaser, and I think you've got it.
I'll save it for later.
Uh-huh.
Cafe music.
Elevator music, more like.
Oh.
It works. Hold on!
Ooh, this one's 8D.
Very much bright cyberpunk, urban, you know? You get what I'm hitting at? See this playing in like a... I could see this playing in like a kart racer.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Okay, knock it off.
Just as a reminder, DJ Kiske is not intending to any sort of copyright thing. He is just trying to make some music and have a bit of fun for stream. Any song that is currently being made is not going to be released for the sake of not getting sued. So, yeah, take that as you will. Don't sue me, MPAA.
You're probably thinking of the RIAA, but yeah. Or sorry,
Yeah,
no, the RIA now. They call it... No? Yeah, RIAA. Mafia, more like. Anyway. That was Astrid Gilberto, wasn't it?
I don't know.
That last sample. Never mind. You've opened another folder already. Ooh. That's city pop as fuck.
Well, the artist is Andre, and yeah, she's one of the biggest ones in the city pop movement.
City pop is basically it's the Japanese answer to yacht rock.
Well, city pop was Japan's answer to the like disco movement of the 70s.
It ended up being a simultaneous answer to both disco and yacht rock in practice. Ooh. Man, the raw sample on its own sounds like something I would play in like a smoky blues bar. This?
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Various drum loops, obviously. Ooh. I think that simpler one might be your ticket there. Let's see what else we got. These are semis as hell. Ooh. What would go wrong with a Rhodes piano and a string bed?
I'm broke.
last one almost sounded like it came from a game show.
This.
The one before it. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Like sounded like something done by Bob Kober or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you wouldn't. It's he's like a game show producer and composer from like the friggin' 60s and 70s.
Oh god.
I like that.
That would be a hell of an intro. Now I remember what that was reminding me of. That earlier when I said something like a game show, it sounded like a Price is Right prize cue. It sounded like Ed Kaloff's work.
I'm gonna weld you into this or steal your shit.
Me when I have a bucket full of GB Weld.
Weld you into this room and steal your shit. Me when a modernized version of the Cask of Amontillado.
What's that?
Ed Kaloff story.
Uh-huh. Oh, technically this does have Eldritch Horror, so... Yes. Pretty much.
The Cask of Amontillado isn't even an Eldritch Horror story, it's just a...
Anything
a murder story.
Edgar Allan Poe could definitely turn.
Who's that?
Wait, I don't have...
Who's that upping at my chamber door? Mr. Raven.
That's what I need.
Yeah, the thing is about the Cask of Amontillado by Poe, it is not Eldritch Horror at all. It is horror, but it's just a murder tale. All it is.
Do you think that if he had lots of sex, he'd be Edgar Allan Poe?
You think if he was the asexual, he would be Edgar Allan? Nope.
You think if he was really into like race cars, he'd be Edgar Allan Poe?
You think if he was if he was penniless, he'd be Edgar Allan Poe?
Do you think if he was super greedy, he'd be Edgar Allan Poe?
I don't get that. Okay, yeah, I do get that. I'm sorry. You think if he was into horticulture, he'd be Edgar Allan Poe?
What are you guys anymore?
Do you think if he was like really into like show tunes, he'd be Edgar Allan Show?
In a Broadway, yeah.
Okay.
You think if he hung around a bunch of gym dudes a lot, he'd be Edgar Allan Bro? Think if he lived up north, he'd be Edgar Allan Snow? I think we're breaking Kit Kat.
I'm trying to get my materials, dude.
You can't stand the punishment?
Get the shut up, she's gonna punch us.
I will.
It's Category 5 Thunderstorm, just you watch. Very tribal.
You can't tell me you've never heard this before.
I'm not good with names, just the name, it does sound familiar.
Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen.
Oh, it's Boney M! Oh! Damn! I should have been able to spot that one.
How do you say it?
Ra Rasputin.
Fuck. That's gonna be stuck in my head.
Boney M. God damn it! I should have been able to pin that one down.
Oh, that swimsuit is so cute.
Man, some of these are straight up slow jams.
Oh yeah.
Porn, but in the 70s.
What do you mean, dude? This is.
I'm kidding.
That's fucking. Doesn't say that's a fucking boner gem right there. That's a.
I know that's Yuji Ono stuff.
Yeah.
Puppet.
Twist it.
Some of these drum sounds sound familiar.
Few of them, yeah. These are like drum machine samples generally.
These are specifically the Lindrum.
That pins it down. Yep.
They also have.
If y'all don't know what he's hitting at Lindrum, it was a trailblazing drum machine that had a very distinct set of samples, very common in 80s music.
These are TR-606. I was saying 808 earlier, which is where that famous sound effect gets its name, is from the TR-808, which... That right there, number 6.
Mm-hmm. .606, 808. Any other rolling drum machines in there?
I have, so right in this one, I have the 707, the 808, the 606, and the 33. I think I also have the 909, but I have to just look for it.
Yeah.
The 909 is the one that's most popular with my crowd of people. That's specifically because the 909 basically was the basis for house music.
A lot of people familiar with like old school, like the way like PC mini music was like the sound of a rolling sound canvas. They had like the whole sample set of an 808 as a selectable drum kit in there. We had any more hitching?
I haven't seen any.
I haven't heard any either myself.
Good.
All right. I feel like we should stop screwing around and actually I'll work on the song that I'm going to be making for the Orbit Genre Challenge. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm a big part. I'm an active member of the Novatone community on Discord. Basically, they do every couple months or so, they do what are called their Orbit Challenges, where they'll have a certain genre of music, and you have to make a song to it, and if you do, it gets released. However, every now and then, every 6 months or so, they do what's called the Orbit Genre Challenge, where they have a ton of genres of different kinds of electronic music, and you have to pick one, and whoever picks it first, that's theirs. Of course, I picked French Touch, because that's my style. So I've been working a couple of tracks that I think might be able to be used. This one's more for my Jet Set Radio EP idea that I'm in. So that's my Jet Set Radio one. It's kind of just an idea at this point. It's not a finalized thing quite yet. This is the one I'm working on though. For this is one of a couple that I have sort of the idea of. We'll see.
Sorry for the gunfire. I was using the wrong weapon.
Oh, I do. Okay. I have a Sienna paralysis, but you'll be fine. Just stay still. I gave you a pronouncement. Liar.
There's that one, and then there's this one that I. XTerra is very proud of the fact that he pointed out where the sample was used.
Yep. Stadium theme #1 from Trackmania Wii.
Also call it, I think Build and Race is also the other man has.
Yeah. It was also used in a much more compressed form on the DS version of Trackmania Turbo.
Okay, I'll be right back because I need to use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play some background music.
Just as a heads up, if anybody hears occasional gunfire, I'm playing Fallout New Vegas in the background.
I want to slam into a wall, god damn it.
No wonder that guy was taking chunks out of my health. He had a friggin' 45-70 rifle. Oh. Don't fuck with the guy who's got a sniper LMG.
That's not your smart.
With her.
license, just in case we're doing the transport of more cultures. Oxygen, right? Is that what I mean?
How goddamn many assault shotguns are carrying right now?
What do you have? Don't waste anything.
Like fucking fun. Don't mind me, I'm just literally going around Zion doing a fucking web. A gun I've actually in real life.
I have not shot any.
One of, I believe, 4 different firearms I can say I've sent it downrange with. Man, firing 45 auto out of bad enough. I'm having to fire 45 super out of it. Jesus H. this setting. Post-apocalyptic first-person shooter RPG hybrid runs around with a fucking pulse rifle from aliens, or the Magnum, or the Halo Magnum. I will not stop. I do not care about lore friendliness. I want to use. Hush, Cass. Oh, that's what's sticking up on this fucking inventory space. All these. Oh, good goddamn. How many tomahawks? Jesus. Give me that gun back.
Oh no, Jenner said the stream hiccups are back.
Oh no. I'll tell Kiske when he's back.
Oh boy. Thank you for letting us know, Jenner. Oh, goodness. I took a nap from 12 o'clock to 5. So. But it got rid of my headaches. I didn't get to sleep at all.
I'll let your doctor know about that.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
I wonder what all that noise was. It was bullets hitting the wall. Hey, Jenner, are they still happening? The hiccups? See them on YouTube too? What did they set in again? Just a few minutes before Kiske went on break. That is weird. Got him.
Holy crap, I headshot that letter out there. Oh, I've never actually explained what barotrauma is.
No.
Barotrauma is, so the premise is you're on Europa, the Jupiter's moon. And it's an ocean-filled world moon thing. There's alien creatures that try to kill you. And there's also a disease that they have called the husk. What you are is a submariner of Europa, and you're basically doing a lot of stuff to get money and survive. Surprisingly fun.
Itchy, itch, itch, itch. Oh shit! I just remembered I forgot to take my meds today. Let me do that now.
Ooh, those are important.
Yeah. Welcome back.
What's going on? Oh.
Bad news.
The hitching is back?
Hitching's back, yeah. Jenner said it started a few minutes before you went on break. So I don't know what happened. You almost certainly didn't tweak anything in OBS.
No, because I was shit. See if it's...
Do you have any paralysis?
Nar.
No. Darn it.
I don't know what they're talking about. I'm just playing along.
This game is much more fun when there's other people.
Then the hitches stop before Keith.
Huh.
I might know what's causing it now.
Now, I was quizzing Jenner on what he was experiencing, so...
Quiz knows?
Quiznos, aka something that went the way of Blimpy. Another one of those, another like kind of made-to-order toasted sandwich chain.
They were a competitor to Subway.
Yeah, like them, Blimpy, Quiznos, Subway. Those were the competitors to Subway before Jersey Mike's came around. In fact, Jersey Mike's basically what took over Quiznos.
You know what it might be? Now I'm really thinking
What?
about it. It might be Fubar.
Fucked beyond belief.
Fubar 2000. Which...
Oh, your music. Oh.
That might be it.
Oh, I thought you meant the situation was...
No, I could see where you get that from. The name, the music player derives its name from that, but... Man, if Fubar 2000 doesn't work, you're gonna have to go with even like XM Player Winamp.
Yeah, because he said that the hitches stopped before I got back. So I'm assuming it's probably Fubar doing something. Anyways. Let's get back to actually making music.
Yep. I got an idea of something to test, okay? When you get a chance.
But
Next time you stream a game, don't open Foobar 2000 at all, or don't play any music.
yeah, I think that's what's gonna have to be. Though, if that's the case, I'm just wondering why it affected it now that I've updated my OS.
Plugins?
Maybe.
Because I know Foobar 2000 can use Winamp plugins. If Foobar doesn't work, you can always use XM Play.
Yeah, I'll figure
or
something
obviously Winamp. But anyway, that's for later.
I'm going to use a program that I have here. So I'm going to basically take this song and I'm going to rip out pieces of it.
Like isolating bits and pieces of it, or?
Yes.
Ah.
I need more bullets.
Oh, excuse me.
Nice.
Jesus.
Mantis energy keeps you skittering from dawn till dusk.
What?
It's something Kit Kat's playing.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it.
Playing.
So, now, if I go over here to my samples folder, I just basically took this loop here. And I basically extracted the bass line. Sounds a bit like this.
Almost sounds acoustic.
Now here's where we can have some fun. Put a drum bus on it.
Yeah.
Is that tight?
Thank you. Oh, there's your bullets. Yeah. I can get F. Mad. Let's see. has to see. Yes. You have no ethanol. What is what?
What are you doing to this sample, Kiske?
Trying to give it its own sort of space on the spectrum. Because then, when I play it along with the main part, notice how it's a lot more pronounced?
Ah, yeah, you were giving it a spectral edit. I see. Yeah, okay.
I really wanted to make this as like perfect as I possibly could. What I'll do is I can go over here to browser, this one, to Melodyne.
Which, incidentally, is the tool they use to modulate. What's her name? That the GLaDOS' voice actress's voice.
Yeah.
Ellen McLean. That's her name. Ellen McLean. I do like to credit my name.
Mm-hmm.
That, close. Do that, and then this is why I have so many things fucking money on all this.
Yeah.
It's not for nothing. We'll just say that much.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it was worth it.
Because now...
Because I know Melodyne to be an expensive tool.
Now what it's done is it's basically what Melodyne just did was it spat out everything as a MIDI file. Basically sit here for the next few minutes and adjust this so that it lines up. It doesn't do it too perfectly, and also because I never really learned, never really was taught music theory, so I don't... DJ Kiske, musician, doesn't know music theory.
Oh, music theory's overrated, man. Just like art theory.
Oh! How dare you?
I always said the theory. I'm not saying the practice.
Oh, the thing is music theory nerds will always hate on musicians who don't know their stuff. It's like seen as like a cardinal sin to them.
I see. My opinion, honestly, when it comes to applying theory it to like creative endeavors in general, you're overthinking it.
There's sound things to color theory.
Color theory's fine. That's a different kettle of fish. I'm just saying the wider thing about art theory just.
Oh,
you're trying to
talking about color theory specifically.
No, color theory's fine.
You're trying to scientifically prove something about art, which in of itself is meant to be like untouchable in that sense.
There is a use for applying science to the creative, but at the same time, the science should not overrule the creative.
No, it shouldn't.
Just like the creative shouldn't overrule the science in its own field. They need to stay in their lane, so to speak. That's just making that sound very heavily like a square wave pad.
Kind of. Well, this is a
not square. Sorry.
This is a saw wave that you're listening to.
Sawtooth. Yeah, thank you. triangle wave.
Yeah. The reason I went ahead and redid it in MIDI is so that way I can stretch these notes out without it sounding weird. Don't worry if this is grating on your ears like it is to me, because I'm going to switch the sound out.
It kind of like froze my brain in a weird way. If that makes sense.
Trying to pin down what instrument that's supposed to be. Is that like a Moog bass?
This one.
Yes. You think a bass and lead approach would work with this?
Hold on a second.
No, I'm just pitching it. I'm just throwing it at the wall.
Cooking.
Is take the sample in question. I'm going to play it not adjusted for speed or not adjusted for pitch and sounds. I like that one.
Crank the volume up on this on just a touch. The bass, that is. Yeah, that's good. It kind of has it has a warm sound to it. Yeah, I was feeling that the warmer samples sounded better in this one. Sure, there could be a place for like those kind of harsher sawtooth synths and all that, but yeah, this synth bass, you got a winner.
Now watch this. I'm gonna freeze this track, which means that that now I can flatten it, basically render it or bounce it, as some people call it. So that I can basically bounce every one of these pieces, and now they'll be just flat. Ow! In. What the heck? Oh, he wants me to hydrate. That's why.
Yeah, he wants you to take a drink.
Okay, here we go. Just gonna go ahead and take a high.
Nice.
When I do that, though, go ahead and save this. I'll put them over here somewhere, just for safety. I'll go ahead, freeze it.
He's not going to be working on New Year's or Christmas.
Because technically I'm pitching the song up when I'm doing my version of it, I have to render these out and then pitch them up 2 semitones like I did with the other one.
A feast, don't cannibalize your brother.
What? I'm sorry.
Okay,
what?
Okay. Crawlers are cannibalistic in order to fix their health. Yeah.
They're playing what are you playing again?
Barotrauma.
Ah, okay. Woo! That really does make it sound warmer.
Why does a song sound warm?
How does the song sound warm? It's exceptionally hard to describe. It's kind of a je ne sais quoi. Kiske, can you help me with that one?
What? What's up?
How does the song sound warm?
So when a song is warmer, what that essentially means is that there's more bassiness to it. So the lower frequencies are a little bit more pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
Versus if someone says something is brighter, that means the higher frequencies are more pronounced. So lower frequency stuff is like the bass drum, bass guitars, kick drums, like guys with really deep voices. That's low. That is the low frequency. So if someone says it sounds warmer, that means that the lower frequencies are a little more pronounced, and it kind of gives it more of a wider tone, at least in some people's minds. Versus if something is brighter, that's stuff like violins, cymbals, higher pitched voices, synthesizers, things like that. Those are on the higher register, and if something is bright, that means that it's the higher parts of the sound like frequency are more pronounced. So I'll show you what I mean. So if I took here, I'm gonna just go onto the master channel right now. Let's do a view. All right, check this out. So this is my song at the moment. I cut out all the bass. These are the high frequencies. So that's stuff like the claps and the kicks and the snares.
Yeah.
Right through an extreme low pass, that's all the low frequencies. Like, you know, you hear the bass, you hear the low percussion, you hear the bass guitar.
You notice how you don't really hear any of the high parts anymore?
Yeah.
So if something is warmer, that means that it has more of this stuff than it does the other stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool.
And brightness is the other way around.
Yeah.
Just curious, what would it sound like if you cut out all the mids? You just left the highs and the lows, but you killed the mids entirely.
Let me see. Hold on.
Oh god, that sounds very hollow.
I like 8D.
That's basically what happens if you cut out all the mids. Restore them, it's full again. Ooh, wow.
That's all highs.
Yeah, that's an extreme high pass.
This is all the lows.
An extreme low pass. Basically, you can't even hear anything aside from thump, 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 thump.
Can't even hear the thump, thump.
If you just put all of the lows, this is what it sounds like.
You can hear that phaser singing for its dollar.
So this right here that you're looking at is what's called a spectrum analyzer. And it shows you every single bit of hertz, all the different frequencies that sounds could be heard. Basically, the way that from what I've determined, human ears can't really hear anything below 20 hertz and above 20,000 hertz. Everything after that is kind of pointless. Like, you could hardly hear it, if at all.
Yeah. That's the typical range of human hearing. Some can hear beyond that, but not often.
Yeah. So yeah, here's your musical lesson for the day from DJ Kiske.
Yeah.
A lot of work goes into making the songs you listen to, and so not quite as easy as everyone says. Oh, you just press a couple buttons and you make a hit song. If it was really that easy, there'd be a lot more musicians.
Which would be nice.
It would be nice, but at the same time, it's not how things.
It would be nice, but it would lead to even more rampant commercialization and sterilization of everything.
Yep.
Like, if people already hate the fucking like homogenized like schlock that is current day pop music, imagine if there was twice or 3 times the amount of people making the same kind of music.
It would basically just all be, pasteurized, processed music product.
Yeah.
Instead of, a creative endeavor.
Which even the most non music inclined people would also say this is fucking bullshit. I don't like it. So this idea of, oh well, I don't like the way the modern music is. Trust me, neither do us musicians. Why do you think so many of us are trying our best to, do something different?
You gotta treat it. You gotta treat. Follow me on this one. You gotta treat music the same way you treat food.
Oh.
Do you go with the processed fast food shit, or do you go with the stuff that's crafted with love and art and artisanship that tastes better, that is better for you?
I
that
myself am a chef, so I understand that.
Okay,
So
but here's where I feel like that kind of falls apart. In that, basically, the thing is, there are times where you're going to want the pasteurized musical product. The thing is, though, is that most of the time, people don't see music that I make or anybody else makes. They don't see it as worthy of paying for they don't see my music as any different than, Joe Schmo's music.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not to say that, my music is somehow inherently better in every single possible way, because that's simply not true.
Well, yeah,
but
I think my analogy still stands, if only for the fact that that is also true of food. Some people are going to say, "Oh, I don't want that fancy schmancy crap. Just give me a box of McDonald's fries." So,
kitty. Here, hold on. Let me turn on camera. Oh wait, no.
don't do that.
Lag out.
Yeah.
Oh, she's such a heart though.
You could probably take a selfie or something and post it in the stream voice or something like that.
Careful with your claws, baby girl. She gets stuck on my shirts all the time.
But the point I was trying to make there, right, Kiske?
Yeah.
Sometimes your average consumer is gonna just be satisfied with the minimum viable product. Other times they're gonna be a discerning consumer, and they know that, oh, this is actually something worth bothering with. That's a square wave, right?
Saw wave. Square wave.
Saw? Okay.
Yep. Square wave sounds a bit like this.
There you go. She's in Pix and Bits.
Okay. Square wave's gonna just sound like an Atari 2600. Gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, she's such a sweet baby.
Yeah, square wave sounds like something produced from discrete line circuitry. Gotcha. Not discrete logic. Atari's 2600 used the TIA chip. What am I talking about? Ugh. Don't worry, I'm not going to go into an info dump.
This is generally why I don't use square wave, because it kind of takes up everything.
Ooh. Kind of farty. Yeah, I can definitely see why you don't generally use square. Spectrally heavy, right? Kiske?
Yep.
Yep. Spectrally heavy.
Ooh. Notice how it sounds really weird?
Play it again. Yeah, really tinny.
This is why we stay consistent with what we're...
Mm-hmm. Sound like it was being...
I used with this one. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, earlier it sounded like it was being played back through like a really crappy speaker. File that one under adorable Kit Kat noises, I guess.
No! not adorable.
Yes, you are. Shut up.
Yeah.
Now, watch this. Back the. Second. I'm gonna redo that because I realized something. These ones are set too low. Step up. That's better.
There we go. Yeah.
Welcome to the process of how Kiske makes music. Isn't it fun? Yeah, we were already, what, almost 3 hours into the stream, we haven't even pushed past the chorus.
Hey man, trust the process.
Second.
Someone just asked if they ever feel flat.
Flat as justice.
Do you feel?
Medium is premium.
Large and in charge.
Oh, see, now you cat breath.
There we go.
Yes! Sir Fox.
That's where I get to have a little bit of fun.
You mean you weren't having fun already?
I scared Xena off by farting.
Rude. Eat back in. This one I'm gonna with it just a second. That sounds fucking perfect. I love it.
As the kids say, that fucks.
So gassy today.
Xena, what are you crying about? What are you crying for?
Being creative is hard.
Yes.
Alright, I think we're pretty much good for now. I feel like if I keep going, I'm pushing myself, and then that's when I start burning out, so I don't want to do that. Anywho, see who I'm gonna raid, because I feel like I'm done today.
Calling it early? Alrighty.
Yeah.
Brandon is still streaming.
Of course, I'm gonna send you guys on over to the one and only Brandon Chihuahua.
Who's playing some Minecraft.
He's playing some Minecraft. So, yeah, make sure you guys go send him some love. I've been DJ Kiske, peace, gang shit. We'll be back on Friday with something. We'll see. Let's go.
Yep,
Have a good
Thanks
night,
for
y'all.
rocking out with us, folks.